Hi to everyone, I'm Male Samuel from Uganda. I was selected by OpenMRS to work on the Mergepatientdata module. We had a few objectives. We had to build a module that merges patient data, module that should merge encounters, observations, OBS, as observations, and patient data as resources. And I'm excited to tell you that we achieved all those objectives, and the data should be encrypted. Like I've told you, the module works. I'm gonna show you in just a while. Let's dive into the demo. This is my final presentation. So most of what I will cover in this presentation will be the demo, to demonstrate on how to use the module, to demonstrate how to handle specific cases, stuff like how to configure the module. I have two servers. There is this, it's called server 2. I assume that currently you've installed the module. The module is running on your machine. Come here. You give any string name or any name or any ID that identifies your server from the rest of the servers. Now, like for example, this is server 2. I'll just call it server 2. Then I save. Then I also come to this my new server. This is the server that contains no patients, and I call it server 3. Just to identify it, it makes the auditing so cool. Like here, there is nothing like any audit. I've not merged any data here. So what I want, but here I've merged data before. There's quite a lot of auditing here. What I'm going to do is come here and I export the data. It will trigger the process and the data will be exported. So the file is saved there. So there's quite a number of patients that are here. So I come this side where I want to import the patient data, this server, and I look for this file and I upload it. Oh, we could look at the audit and we see the issues that happened. Actually there is, okay, according to the identifier at the other side and identifier type configured the other side and identifier type configured this side, there is a particular patient that we try to merge, and identifiers don't match. So could be it has an invalid identifier, but that's with you need to configure your servers to have the same identifier management plan. And so this actually, I'm going to add more wording to make this audit more clear, but this is well known. It is caused when we're not exporting or importing observations. This is observation specific, this error. It is a constraint, MySQL constraint. It has a root cause of MySQL constraint. We provided a constraint that references to an OBS that has not yet been saved. So that's why I say to resolve this, try importing again using the same file to import that observation. So apart from that, we could go ahead and try to prove here that the data has been merged right away with it. I'm gonna look for Chimba Dalima. Come here, like wonderful. Like you can see Chimba Dag. It's the same here. You can feel free to verify that the observations are the actual ones. Uh, this data this patient has been merged, so we could search for another patient. Nanjobe Patricia, I could look at this patient. Yeah, I could also, I expect this patient to be there. This is a patient that had an identifier issue. I could look for another patient. Could look for Adrian. Yeah, cool. You can see the data has actually been merged. And more about the auditing, why I want you guys to identify your server, so you can look at this is an import process, the time, the status of the operation, and you can see that this data has been from it has come from this origin, from server 2, and this is server 2. And so you can easily identify, like for example, you have like a hospital, like this branch, you can call it branch A and branch B. You can easily see that this data is from branch A, this data is from branch B. Actually, the module, in order for the module to work properly, you're supposed to it assumes that the hospitals are similar. They have similar locations, they have similar concepts, they have similar users. In order for the module to work, the servers must be similar. You can't, if you have a server that has users that are not in the other server, you get problems working with the module. And apart from that, uh, I think I can create a patient manually. Let me say I create it from this new server, and I try to create it, and I try to merge it to the other side, and I call it my name, Samuel. I'm like Malay. Okay, I usually give the family name to the server, and I call it, since this is server 7, I call it server 7. And I'm a male, just around making 21. Kampala. Cool. Let me just save. Try again. Try again. Try again. Try again. I could make an encounter. I could make a visit note. I add this note. I could go again and I capture vitals. I think I'm around 78 centimeters. and could be I'm heavy, I'm around 80. I think 37. uh, Not sure, let me just put, I'm not a doctor, I'm not sure of the right values. Could be these values are so critical. uh, so yeah, cool, I've made one patient. I can go back here and I try to merge that patient that side. Come back here, go here. It's here. Get here, look for that patient. It's here. Yeah, some well critical condition, like just like I put the values, and I think we are cool. The module works like I've shown you, and what's pending actually. I would like to promise the community that development will continue right even after summer. Development of the module, improving the UI, requested changes from the community. Development will continue right away after summer. I want to clean up the code base, implement all the to-dos in the code base, add test cases to almost every resource service and utility class. Uh, and those are available resources. I'll put them on the YouTube link. I would like to thank the whole community. I don't know how I can thank the community. It has been there for me. I kept asking the community where I was blocked, and these guys responded. The likes of Daniel, the likes of Stephen, the likes of Wycliffe, and everyone that has responded to me. Please, thank you.